government. Local government is throughout the Family Islands. So are the appendages and departments of the Ministry of Transport. And so I'm just touring the country and going to the requisite islands, looking at all of the departments that's under my portfolio, hearing the concerns of both the employees and the residents of the various islands, and just seeking to address any issues that they would have. And so that is the reason why I'm here in the nation's second city. And I've been to West End, I've been to East End, and now I'm here in Freeport proper. And so it's an opportunity really to hear from both the workers, the employees, and the residents.
What are some of the concerns or issues that you've found out about here?
Well, there are some of the usual concerns that you would expect. There are a few that are little niche concerns, but for the most part, those folks who are employed, we have individuals in government who've been employed for some 10, 15, 20 years who are not a part of the permanent and pensionable establishment, and they're seeking to see how we can assist them in that regard. There are numerous infrastructural issues throughout the country, roads needing repairs, the electrical grid needing repairs, water and sewage issues, and mainly buildings. So there's an awful lot of infrastructural concerns. Throughout my political career, I like to put things in capsules. There's always the thing about the infrastructure. You'll have infrastructural concerns. There's always the issues of employment, those people who are working within that requisite department. And then there's the issues of the policy that drives that department. And so with those three spheres, those three areas, I'm here in Grand Bahama looking at those and seeking to see how my ministry can bring the requisite results for and on behalf of the Bahama people.
Tell me some of the places that you've toured leading from West End to Freeport.
Well, in East End, I had an opportunity to look at their Memorial Park. I've heard the cry out in East End, in McLeanstown, in regards to them wanting a port officer stationed down there. I understand that we need some channel markers for the shipping lanes that move through McLeanstown. We've also had some infrastructural issues with some of the government buildings in the East End area, and I'll be taking those to the my requisite ministers, cabinet colleagues, to see how we can assist the folks in East End in getting those things done. In West End, I've heard the cry of the folks from Boodle Bay who are seeking to have government look at coming into that subdivision and bringing the requisite infrastructure into that subdivision. I've heard the cry of the township councils in West End. There's always the need for more monies. The Bible says money answers everything, and that seems to be the hue and cry as I move throughout the country. Most of the townships are asking for a little bit more funding, and I am dedicated to helping to provide that extra funding for them so that the townships can meet the requests and the demands of the folks that they are directly in touch with.
I have some additional questions I want to ask you on the side.